Welcome to the Collective Experience by the Brwngrlz Collective, a dynamic platform where we celebrate innovation, creativity, and the power of Black excellence. Each episode, we sit down with change makers, visionary industry leaders, and groundbreaking entrepreneurs across the worlds of fashion, tech, education, business, and more. This is more than just an interview series. It is a space where stories are shared, wisdom is exchanged, and inspiration flows. Together, we are building a community that thrives on collaboration, empowerment, and the drive to uplift one another. So get ready to meet these women redefining industries and shaping the future. This is the Collective Experience, where we take center stage. Mark your calendars for these dope community events. Catch a good Black game night every last Sunday at Lux Life, where games, laughs, and live vibes live. See you there.
Hello and welcome back to the Collective Experience by the Brwngrlz Collective, your space for inspiration and connection. I'm your host today, Shimei Owari, and we're shining a spotlight on someone who knows the entertainment industry inside and out. Joining us is the multi-talented Norlaine Heller, a freelance professional whose work spans across some of the biggest names in film and television, including Lifetime, BET, Netflix, and TV One. So shout out to her doing her thing. Whether working behind the camera as a production secretary or a base camp assistant, or stepping in front of the lens as a background actor during downtime, Norlaine is truly someone that embodies the best of both worlds. So without further ado, hello, Norlaine. Welcome to the Brwngrlz Experience. Glad to have you here.
Thank you.
We're going to dive straight into it because we have a lot that we want to cover. But before we get into the nitty gritty of everything, we're going to go ahead and do icebreakers, this and that, this or that. So I have a wheel coming up. It's going to spin, and you have to tell us which one of these things.
Okay.
Oh, we should have like theme music or something. Late nights or early mornings?
I'm going to say early mornings.
Okay, and why is that?
Because when the sun go down, I'm ready to go to bed. So I'm a grandma low key. So, yeah.
What time is bedtime?
Like 9:30-ish.
Okay, that's not bad. I was gonna say, are you a 7 p.m. girly? Because listen, as soon as I hit the door,
it's definitely wind down time. It's
yeah. Okay.
The house after that.
All right, we're gonna do another one. Yeah, we're not giving no free advertisement. Go ahead, clock. Ooh. 50-50 or put the bill. Or let them pay. Oh, that's a or this or.
The safe answer is 50-50, but it's all situational.
Girl, we're not playing it safe.
That's definitely, yeah, it's layers to that.
Layers to it? Please expound on the layers. Or no, you like maybe for another day?
I mean, like as far as a date, it depends, because if I don't really like you like that, I don't want you to feel like I owe you nothing. So I'll pay for me.
Okay.
But if I like you like that, yeah, you got it. You know.
So it depends on how the date goes.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. See, I'm thinking about life, and I'm like 50-50 for life? No.
No,
but
yeah, okay, yeah. For life, no.
Dates.
But for a date.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
If we're doing life together, yeah, you got it. I expect you to have it. At least most of the time.
Right. All right, one more.
Also situational, but I'm gonna go with sneakers because I'm a comfort girl.
I like that.
I like to be comfortable.
That's good.
Major love to our sponsors for stepping in to make all of this happen. Special shout out to Out the Barns Entertainment and to Camera Guys Inc. Your contributions keep us going and help us grow.
I think we're in a age now where women are just really being women and just living in their truth of, it used to be so many like restrictions, or not even just restrictions, but like just concepts of what being a woman is, and you have to wear heels and all of that, and like we too busy getting bags to be worried. Sometimes you got to just throw the sneakers on. So I
Literally.
think
I mean, it's time for everything, but if I have to choose, I
yeah,
want to be comfortable.
right, as we should be. All right, well, that was fun. Learn a few things. Now I want to just dive a little bit deeper into introspective. What is something about you that people might have like a misconception, or they just perceive you in a certain light, but it's not true?
Um, a lot of people think I'm mean, and I'm really not. Like, I'm a very caring person. I think it's like because it's my resting face. I
Hmm.
do naturally, but I'm like, what am I smiling for? Like, people to me just should be walking around smiling for no reason is weird. What am I, a clown? But for that reason, people are like, oh, I thought you were mean. I'm just like, no, I'm pretty cool. I'm chill.
I get that. And it's true. Like, why am I smiling? Like, anybody that's just sitting there smiling,
That's
are you
weird.
okay? Like,
Thank
are you
you.
okay? So yeah, okay, that's cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get into more about what you do, and your passion and identity. And like with passions, like it's your passion and your identity can go hand in hand. But do you feel like it's like together or separate? And just describe what that is. Like, what drives you? What's your driving force? And how do you connect that to your identity?
Um, my driving force. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like, it's always God.
Yeah,
Um,
of course you can
I
say
feel
that.
like anything that I like, all the dreams and desires that I have, I feel like He put in me.
Mhm.
So I don't want to stop until I reach them, because until what He put in me come to pass. So that's my passion. That's like what drives me. That what makes me go. It's 100% God, and that's
Okay.
why I keep going.
And how do you think that, like, how does that connect into like you, like your identity as a person, as Norlaine?
Um, that's just who I am. I'm just God's girl. But
I like that. You should put that on the shirt. I'm God's girl. I love that.
I actually know a lady who always used to wear a shirt that said God's girl, and I love that. But um, yeah, that's who I am. That's my
I love
go-to phrase.
it. Okay. Um, what about your business? And when I say business, like your brand, what you do, your craft, what sets your initiatives and the projects that you work on apart? And how does it impact the community in the industries that you're a part of? Because you're in the entertainment industry, film
Correct.
industry.
So I would say me being where I'm from Newberry, South Carolina, the country, like red dirt,
Mhm.
and a lot of people don't aren't in the entertainment industry. Like, they don't really go to where it is. Well, now it's primarily a lot, not primarily in Atlanta, but mostly in Atlanta. It's a lot
Mhm.
closer, so there are like more of us going in that direction. But a lot of people, just when I was younger, I was told that that wasn't a realistic dream to want
Mhm.
to be in that industry because people from South Carolina don't do that.
Mhm.
So I think that a large part of that affects my community, like especially like when things circulate with me on it around through Facebook, like it inspires them. They see like, oh, it is possible. Look at you from South Carolina, you on TV type stuff.
Yeah. That's dope. So have you ever like had any type of interaction with someone like maybe from your hometown, or just, maybe a young girl, or just a kid, a teenager, something that's just inspired by what you're doing, or like a story that just kind of solidifies that experience of people seeing you, living out your dream?
Well, I get stopped all the time and just people always say like, "Oh, you're gonna be famous for real. I'm so proud of you. Like I seen you. Like, girl, keep going. I'm so proud of you." And that at first I was just like, "Thanks," But I realized like it matters to them. So
Yeah,
I'm glad that I can make them see that it's possible.
right.
And
That's
a
what's
lot
up.
of stuff I where my viewing content where you can see me for real, because I went in like doing background acting, it don't necessarily be kid friendly.
Got you.
So I haven't had so much children say that, but it really be grown women who's like, "I'm so proud of you,"
What
kids.
is one of your like your favorite projects so far that you've had like the best experience with?
Um, so that's also a layered question because I have in front of the scenes and behind the scenes.
Okay. So let's hear
So
about yeah.
as far as background acting, I would say my favorite one was Beauty in Black, and that's because I did so many days of background over there at Tyler Perry Studios, and I
Mhm.
did a lot of the club scenes.
Mhm.
And we just had the time of our lives. Let me tell you, it was like a real club in there. So that was actually really fun for me to have that experience and to work that close to Tyler Perry.
Mhm.
I adore him. Um, but aside from that, it would also be one called Christmas Deja Vu
Mhm.
that I did with Loretta Devine. And that was actually one of my first projects. So I think that's why I hold that one close. 'Cause it's
So
like,
working closely with those big names like that, is there something that you gleaned from that experience? Like as far as like just working in the industry? I know it's like a lot of, movements on set and everything like that, but just being able to work with those types of people, there's what would be like a gem or something that you just picked up along the way? Because those are both like, I mean, Loretta Devine and Tyler Perry, you know what I'm saying? Like just to be a fly on the wall or to be in that space, to be around that type of creative energy.
I enjoy the craft in general. So to see so I work primarily for a different studio, not
Mhm,
Tyler Perry Studios. So to be at Tyler Perry Studios and to see how organized he is and how things come off on his end, I commend
mhm.
because that so it's just like I'm just taking notes on how when I decide to, produce things of my own, how to move. And it's just like logistics as far as that. That's what I would say.
So just being able to just see how all those things operate and move.
Exactly.
Okay,
But
cool.
I will say, as far as something someone told me directly, her name is Lisa Arundel. She's mostly y'all be talking about her on Medea. She was Vanessa, I think, on Medea Family Reunion.
Mhm,
Lisa Arundel. She told me um, to always ask for what you want. Like,
mhm.
don't be afraid. Don't operate out of fear. Use your mouth and ask for what you want. And that's just always stuck in the back of my head. Like, cause around those people and those big names, like you do get timid or afraid, but she's just like, don't operate out of timidity. So
Right. What's the worst that can happen? They say no.
exactly.
That's it. That's something that I tell my kids actually. So I think that's dope. Behind the scenes, there's a lot of hard work that goes into this production, and we couldn't do it without our amazing sponsors, advertisers, and crew. All right, so what is your why? Like, what keeps you motivated, even when it gets tough? Because I'm sure it does get tough, when you're trying to focus in on doing something that, like you said, people say, that's not a real, profession, or, you know, they don't understand the drive or desire to be a part of that industry. What keeps you going and keeps you motivated when during the tough times?
Um, I would say it's my own will to accomplish what I feel like the dreams and desires that have been put in me. That's what keeps me going. That and I really want to take care of my parents. And since it's the lane I'm going down, I'm gonna keep going down this lane until that allows me to do so.
No plan B, right?
There is no plan B.
Yeah, plan A. Because if you got a plan B, that means that you don't believe in plan A.
Exactly. So
All right. Now, legacy and impact. What impact do you hope to make in life? And how do you see your legacy inspiring Black and Brown women that want to pursue their dreams?
um so again, coming from where I come from, I want to give them the courage to do so. Like, you don't have to stay here. That's what a lot of us do, like graduate high school and stay in the same town. You don't have to do that. There are options. You can go other places, do other things, whatever it is that you want to do, like put things in place to do that. So that is what I want to people to see in me. Like, I was like, oh, she had the courage to move like blindly, for real. I didn't know nobody down there. Didn't really know anybody in the industry. But I just, stepped out on faith, and that's what I want people to know about my story. And I want my legacy to be just someone who did not operate out of fear. And that's what I want to spread out.
Okay.
Keep doing great things.
Yeah, just being a light.
Absolutely.
All right, paying it forward. What's one piece of advice or wisdom that you would share with the next woman stepping into this space? And what's one question you'd love to ask her? So two-part question.
Okay. Well, my question to her would be, why not you?
Okay.
And what was the first question? I'm sorry.
What's one piece of advice or wisdom you would share with the next woman stepping into this space?
Don't listen to the people around you. If people around you have not done what you want to do, don't listen to them. Especially if it's negative. If it's negative, don't take that, because they can't guide you where you want to go if they haven't been there.
Awesome. I think that's extremely valuable. Well, thank you so much, Norlaine, for your time. This has been a wonderful interview. I'm glad we got the opportunity to sit down with you. I just want to wish you well in everything that you do, and continue to be a dope brown girl, because you are part of the collective, sis. So I appreciate you spending time with us today.
Thank you so much. I was glad to be here. Absolutely. And I'll come back later, bigger and better.
Yes. I love to hear it. All right. Well, that's it, Brwngrlz.
Thank you.
A big thank you to our advertisers, sponsors, and to you, our viewers, for being a part of this journey. We can't wait to see you next time.
Oh girl, I love you just like Mary Jane. I give you everything. Damn, I hope you feel the same. Come and make it better, just like Mary Jane. Oh girl, I can't complain. I need your touch, can't get enough. Come and beat me up, it's just like Mary Jane. Beat me up from the middle of the club. You say you running low again, won't let me fill your cup. I got some papers in my section and some sponsors in the tuck. She been calling me Split Daddy, baby. Please don't gas me up. You can keep your mask, I don't want time with that. Tryna know your heart by the time we start, baby. Ain't no hiding facts. Maybe if you with it, we can start a tab. Break down the walls, you can let me in. I can be your quarterback. Come on, put our team right on the map. Oh girl, I love you just like Mary Jane.